You're busy building your family tree and you're ready to add the family photographs. Did you know that you can scan and upload multiple photographs all at once to your family tree with the MyHeritage app? In this video, I'm showing you how. Hey there, if we haven't met before, I am Lisa with Are You My Cousin, and this YouTube channel is designed to help you find your ancestors, grow your family tree, but not be overwhelmed in the process. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, you're in the right place. Now, our genealogy research time is short, guys. You guys tell me that is one of the biggest problems that you have, is really just finding the time to actually complete your genealogy research or to put your findings into your family tree that you already have. So yes, genealogy research time is precious, it is short, and we have to be efficient, not only in the actual research for the records, but also in adding all of those findings to the family tree, wherever you keep that tree. So I am always on the lookout for ways to save time. I love to find tools that will help me save time and be more efficient with all aspects of my genealogy research. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so excited now that on the MyHeritage app on my phone, I can scan more than one photo at a time. I can scan multiple photos at one time and have them uploaded to the family tree. So it saves me time, and it really ensures that I'm going to actually do the scanning and get those photographs added to the tree, because photographs in that family tree really add a different dimension. That's what catches people's attention. So when you're trying to share your family tree with those family members who are, not so much into genealogy research. I mean, who can imagine that? But really, we do have family members who are just not into all the research that we do. But when we can add a photograph and we have that in the tree, that gets their attention. That photograph can sometimes be that conversation starter that gets them interested and part of the story of the family history. So we definitely want to make sure we are doing that where we can. When we have photographs of our ancestors, we definitely want to make sure we're adding them into the family tree. All right, so let me show you how to do this. So I'm over here on the MyHeritage app, and I want to show you how to scan multiple photographs at one time. Now, on the home page, you'll see up here at the top, it says scan entire photo albums in minutes. So you can scan an entire photo album, or you can just lay out multiple photographs like I've done here. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to hit scan photos, and it opens it up. And you can see these are the photographs that I want to scan. I have them laid out. You can see it's a variety. They're different sizes. And so all I have to do is click scan button. So it's scanning the photos. Yep. And it's pulling them out and it's cropping them down. And there we have it. Now I want to take a look at those. So I'm going to click on that, and let's take a look and see what we can do with these photographs. So we'll start with this one right here. Okay, so that is my grandmother. I can add the title to that. I'm going to click, I'm going to add the title. I'm going to add it to her, Anita Carr, Talbot. And under the description, I'm going to put baby Lisa. Wasn't I a cute baby? All right, so we can put the date would be, I don't know the exact date, but I'm going to put about 1966 on that one. All right. I can add a place if I want to, or I can leave it blank, and then I just hit check. It is ready to go. Now I can also enhance it. You can see down here at the bottom, I can colorize. It's obviously already colorized. I can enhance, animate, or repair it. So I'm going to hit enhance. Let's just see if we can make my grandmother and myself there look a little bit better. So it takes just a moment while it goes round and round, and you can see that's before and that's after. So it enhanced it a little bit there. So that's good to know. All right. So we can see how it brought up her face a little bit more. And I'm going to also repair it because it's telling me that it has seen a little bit of damage that probably needs, or it's actually going to assess, is there damage that needs to be cleaned up? It says it doesn't look like it requires anything. Perfect. So, and I choose not to animate because I think it's an interesting thing. I don't like to animate photographs of people that I know and that I was close with. That's just personal preference. But you can do an animate, and it will animate the photograph for you. So I'm happy with this photograph. I'm good with that. So I'm gonna leave that alone. And let's go up to this one here. So I do know who this is. That's I'm going to add the title there so I know that, let's see, there it is. Winnie Carr, Baker Carr, I don't type very well on these little screens, guys. And there's their son, Lawrence Carr. And then I can go in and I can add the date. I can add place. I can add date, place, so I can add the date again. I can go with a year. And I can just say, close that out. And we'll say 19. I'm going to go 14 on this one. I think I'm correct with that. I will go back and check. And I could add any extra details. And again, this is a step when it comes to labeling, guys. Take that moment. Don't think, oh, I'll go back later and do it. Go ahead and do it because you're going to forget to go back. You'll get busy. Let's enhance it and see what it looks like a little bit. Perfect. So you can see, cleaned them up just a little bit there for us. And then I'll check it, have it check for any repairs. I think this one was pretty good. Yep, it says it was pretty good. If it detected scratches or anything, it would fix that for us. And let's go ahead and do this one too. Again, I actually don't know who this child is, but I did want to go ahead and upload it and see if I could get it, get this child at least enhanced and repaired, this photograph, so that I could have perhaps a better chance of sharing it out with family, to get it, to have people to share it with family so that they might have some ideas for that. So you can see that one's a little bit better. I was actually amazed that that this particular photograph is in as good a shape as it actually appears to be. It spent a lot of years inside a trunk, inside a tobacco barn in rural Virginia. So I've always surprised that this particular photograph turned out as well as it did. And again, so it repaired it a little bit, but didn't think it needed a whole lot. And one more, the picture of my grandmother here. We can see, so this is actually a picture of my grandmother. Let's see, this is Anita Carr as a baby. Anita Carr, whoops. It will, if you'll see here that it has estimated that this picture was taken in 1915, and I believe that's actually correct for her birthday. And what this is the dater, the photo dater that is a feature at MyHeritage. So it will look, so for photographs, it will look and estimate an approximate date a photograph might be taken, which is very helpful when you are trying to identify a particular photograph or determine the age of somebody in a photograph. Not every photograph will have that. It depends on the quality of the photograph and if the algorithm is able to pull that. But when it does, it is absolutely fabulous. I've used it quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead, click on that. It says it's got only a 53% confidence error, excuse me, a 53% confidence level, but that's actually, I'm going to save it because I do know that that's actually correct. So we're going to keep it there for that. So I could fill in other things if I want, but what I wanted to show you, so I can enhance this one, definitely improved on that one. And you can see this one has had some damage to it. So I want to hit that repair button. Now, typically this repair function at MyHeritage does just the minor scratches and things. It will not take care of that big old tear that is in this particular photograph. That's going to need more than the program will do. Although, as you look at this, it's done really a pretty good job of it. So look at that. So it got rid of those scratches. That actually is a pretty good repair. I'm actually pleased with that. For my purposes, because I've tried this in the past and it didn't do quite as well on it. So this feature has continued to develop and looking really good there. So I'm pleased with that. All right, and again, I could animate if I wanted. I choose not to on that. And I could certainly colorize the photograph if I wanted to do that as well. Now, if you notice up here, we have a tag. I could tag this and tag her little face. I can tag her and say, this is another way of labeling. I can tag her, whoops. And it's gonna go in and say, hey, do you want to add it to Geneva Carr? Yes, I do. And I can save it. Now, when you look at these photographs, if you want to add the tag to it, we can do that as well. We can hit tag. I can tap her. Who is that? I'm going to say that is Anita Geneva Carr. Yes, it is. And that is my grandmother, her maiden name. And I can hit save, and she will be tagged there in the MyHeritage. Okay, so we tagged those photographs and labeled. So let me go to my tree. I want to show you and see it pulled in her little baby picture right there for her profile photo. And then if I click on photos, you can see where it tells me I've got these two photographs of my grandmother there. So I did those really quick, really easy, and they're all right there together. Now, I hope you found that helpful. And I also hope that you are ready to say, hey, this is fabulous. I'm going to put the time on my calendar. I'm going to block it out, and I am going to start scanning those photographs that have been on my to-do list for ages. Now, I want to make sure that you are growing a healthy family tree and that you are using all of the tools available to you at MyHeritage to do that. So watch the video on your screen now and learn how to find the errors in your family tree using the consistency checker over at MyHeritage.